Welcome back everybody to another video brought to you by Mobile Detailing Edmonton. And we've got a lot going on lately in Edmonton. We've got a new studio opening up for the company, and even though the studio is open and we have been doing work out of it, I haven't really brought any videos or a whole lot of footage from there. A few pictures on Instagram, whatever. But anyway, with the new equipment coming in, such as the lift and everything else that's going in place, needed somewhere to do work while that's going on without damaging some of the customers' toys. So brought it home with me. I love bringing work home. Anyway, today we're going to start working on a 2011 1LT Grand Sport, and customer just loves this ride, and I think it's a pretty hot ride. I don't know what's going on with the gimbal, so sorry, this thing's freaking me out. What the hell? Technology. Anyway, yeah, let me show you the vehicle. And here we go. Like I said, 2011 Grand Sport Corvette. Customer really does try to take care of it. Puts a lot of sealant on it. Washes it as much as he can. Do the work. Let me show you, even though the paint looks nice, let me show you what happens. You don't really have a good wash technique. Just got a lot of swirls, a lot of scratching, and it's not terrible. There's not a lot of deep scratches. There's a few here and there, but it's more just the wash marring. And he wanted it to be brought back to where it looked really good. So what we plan on doing is I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna do a package we have called Chasing Perfection with Gtechniq. So we're gonna get all the swirl marks out. We're gonna get all of the scratches out, and we're gonna get it to where the paint's looking bang on. And oh, look at that, that's nice. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Besides the dirt, there's got some buffer marks on there. But we're gonna actually make this thing, well, gonna make it look amazing. Then we're gonna protect it with some Gtechniq Crystal Serum Light. And then we're gonna go and throw some wheel armor on from Gtechniq. Big fan of their stuff. They make a good product, lasts a long time. And then to complete the Chasing Perfection package off, it's gonna be a windshield coating, again by Gtechniq. Anyway, all this is gonna be done throughout the week. And yeah, I look forward to showing you the finished results. We'll show you some video footage of cutting and video footage of doing this and that, but primarily, it's just going to be me working my butt off, getting this thing ready to go. And we had a surprise visit. We've already had next week's job. Well, it's just a day-and-a-half job. We've got another one come in, and I have it hidden around the corner here. Oops. Anyway, this is an older BMW, and this client's got a couple of them. Just loves them, and he wanted it brought back to where it looked like it did back in its glory days. So, what's going on there? There we go. So we're gonna polish out all the plastics, all the paint. We're gonna get everything looking good. Try to wet sand where we can to bring back the paint color and to get rid of some of this road rash if we can. And then degrease it, detar it, throw some protectant on it, and send it on back down the road so he can get back to riding again. Part of the package that we include with our Chasing Perfection package includes coming in here and cleaning up the spots that you don't see that often. This one's got a lot of rocks from, listen to me, rocks. Anyway, it's got a lot of rocks and a lot of road grime from driving down the road and not really giving a proper interior clean. I don't know who tried to clean this engine last. There is evidence of it trying to be cleaned before, with wash marks and stuff like that, but well, soap residue such as that. But it's just I don't know, you can't just go and throw water in an engine bay and a bunch of soap and think it's going to work. Stuff like this is going to need to come out with a vacuum. So we come in here, we agitate it up a little bit so it's dry, comes out nice. Then you've got little surprises like that hiding in there. That is just one whole crap load of rocks hiding in one of the frame parts. And yeah, we're gonna have to vacuum that out as well. And then I'd be comfortable coming in here and then washing it, degreasing it, and then giving it a nice little prep So what I like to do is I always like to start off by doing the engine work first and getting it, because it's going to be one of those things that needs to get done very quickly, and try to get all this stuff that you can dry out first, then give it a wash, a scrub, and then while it's drying off and after you blow it off, you can wash the rest of the paint, and then whenever you go to your drying process, you can come back and then finish the nice little engine dressing, and then we can go to working on the paint, doing some paint correction on the interior hood, and then putting a sealant on it as well, and then finishing up the rest of the body. I don't like, whenever I was cutting it, the fact that it would cut into this panel. Normally I tape it off to watch the edges, but I thought that this sat up just a little bit whenever I first inspected it. I was obviously wrong. So we got the 300 passed on the one. And I noticed that basically do a 300 pass and then a 400 pass, and that cuts it really nice. And then work your way into refinement after. I use 3500 grit Zerna for my refinement. It's a beautiful shine, beautiful finish, and really have had good luck with it in the past. Okay, so that's today done. Got a good start on the cutting and did some refinement on all the parts that we cut, just so that way everything's uniform and the same. So what we did today was we got the deck lid cut and refined. So it's looking good. It's coming out really nice. Got the pillars cut and refined. Got the target top looking good. And ended up doing this door. It's kind of tricky. A lot of intricate little areas. So using the nano, using the 3-inch. Hey, so we're doing good. We finally got that hood figured out. And turns out there was some problems with the levels of clear coat. Once I started mapping it out with the paint thickness gauge, noticed some inconsistencies that were pretty intense. So it's a good thing we're going to put the Gtechniq on there, because that will give us exactly what we're looking for. It'll give us another layer of protection on the paint. Let me show you a little bit about what I'm working on now. We've gotten a pass with the ultra heavy cut, 300 Menzerner right now, and then I'm going to move into the 400, which is the heavy cut, or what I call the regular cut, and then we do our final finish, and which is the 3500. And to me, that's one of my favorite combinations. It's just finding out which pad to use for each combination works best. But here, I'll show you real quick with the light. And so we got the light out. You can see it's just rowdy right over there. And then over here, as you can see, really milky, really creamy. It's almost like it could leave tracers. It's but within the milkiness and in the haziness is a lot of good stuff. That's the cut, and it's done very well. So really happy, and going to continue working, and yeah, I think it's going to look amazing. Okay, it is 11:13 p.m. and did it to myself, but whatever. It's done. The car looks freaking amazing. It's got all the coats of Crystal Serum Light, 2 of them. It's got Gtechniq Exo V3, and now it just needs to just kind of relax and enjoy itself, if you will, and bake in, soak in, whatever you want to call it. It looks pretty damn good. I like it a lot. I don't know what's going on with the camera right now, but good times. So here we are, final day, just wrapping up the rims, having my morning coffee. I am in love with that Cinnabon creamer and the Starbucks stuff. Oh, that Starbucks coffee and my Keurig is the best. Anyway, gonna wrap it up. Customer will be here around 3 today, and we have beautiful weather for being rained on. But that's pretty much it. It's disgusting out today. But that's the way she goes. Customer will pick it up. Ceramic coating, wheel armor, everything's done to it. I guess I'll put the target top back on it for him. But yeah, came out amazing. I love it. If you like watching these videos, if you want to see more, let me know. Like them, subscribe. I don't really care, not gonna beg, but I do like making them, and I want to keep making them. And if you guys like them, let me know. It's always nice knowing that somebody likes your work. Talk to you next time.